I just wanna be your.
Let's go. So I just drove 4 hours to this casino, and the fact just dawned on me that I drove 4 hours and they could kick me out in the first 30 minutes, but I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Before I go inside, I gotta bust down on this PB&J real quick. Starving. Looks good though. But yeah, I'm gonna just hurry up, hop inside and just get to it because I've been sitting in this car and I'm claustrophobic. Also, I forgot to mention, I have to pee so bad. Not doing great at the start. I was down 900 within the first hour and a half. I think this is the first time I didn't really care. I was just like, yeah, man, this is the same shit they put me through all the time. You know what? And by they, I mean the variants. So I don't know. I just like have constructed it as a person in my head. So I already knew what was up. So I didn't care. Moved to another table, same shit. And then I finally have a decent shoe and it starts where I split and then I win it and it's like, I split them to the max and it's for, I think it's at a true 4. So I have 100 on that hand. And then as soon as I do that, some dude like took that as a invitation. He saw that I won a big hand and he's like, yo, can I sit down? Most of the time before I would say no, but I mean, technically it doesn't do anything to the math. I didn't even care. I was just like, sure, man, you can sit down and play. And then he came in, and then it was but I was still consistently winning from after that shoe. And then as soon as that guy dude left, the dealer was like, you should have told that guy no. I can't believe you let him sit down. I was like, yeah. And then I had another really, really good shoe, and the dealer was literally laughing, but he was also really pissed. He was like, you gotta leave. He's like, you can't push, you're pushing your luck. You gotta leave now. And I just kept playing, and then he was pissed. And then the next shoe, I gave some of it back, obviously, and he was like, but I kept winning hands, so I was still kind of in it, and he just couldn't help but laugh.
I know, those twos are going crazy.
And I just kept messing with him. I was like, yeah, he told me to leave, but you know I'm not listening. And he's like, yeah, I told him to leave. If he gives it back, it's his fault.
18. The rest of this one, I'll see where I'm at. Come on. You should take your money and leave, and we're gonna end up losing. Yeah.
And then I went to the gym. You know how I do. I get the work in. Didn't record because the camera was dead. My bad. For post-workout, we got this, some go-go squeezes. Not bad. When I came back to the casino, it was a little too full. Tables were slow. There was like 3 or 4 people at a table. And I was just like, why would I sit here and play 3 or 4 people at a table? So I left, came to the car, and then proceeded to have my first night of stealth camping. Sleepy time. Oh wait, I forgot. Hold on. Now it's sleepy time. Better than I did yesterday. Just forget. With the cuts, I was getting my N0 is around 77 hours, 75 hours, somewhere in that range. And then my EV was just a little bit over $100 an hour, which I mean, it's just, that's crazy. I mean, I knew the game was going to be good, but I didn't expect it to be as good as it was.
17. We got 6. 14. Oh, 20. 4. Ooh. Open?
No.
Big call 14. 13.
I'm underestimating. Turn around.
Now, the reason that I stopped playing is simple. I was playing heads up and, you know, I'm the only one playing at the pit where I was at. I wasn't getting any heat. The dude who was the pit boss was just sitting there and he was
Sounds like my time is coming.
Thing. He was kind of looking over, and I think he started to get a little more suspicious like as time went on, but in the beginning he was around. So I was just playing, having a good time, trying to talk. Some of the dealers weren't so talkative, so I was just playing and it kind of made it a little obvious. But eventually he called up to the pit and was like, hey, I have this guy, he's sitting here. First of all, they try to get on the phone and act quiet and whisper. They never whisper. Bro, you're yelling. He calls up to surveillance.
Like, I have this guy and he's betting one hand and then he's going all the way up to 2 hands of 75.
And when I heard that, I played the shoe until it got to 0, and like there was still like 2 decks left and the count could have went back up, but I was like, let me just leave now. Sardine straight out the can now. And I think this is a good opportunity to try something that I haven't tried before, which is really use a disguise. Pants secure. I got a Nike hat, and I also got a little hoop earring because, you know, hipsters and their earrings, they be going in. Okay, yes sir, yes sir. The fit only cost about half of 1 hour of EVs. This is my best hipster outfit. If you don't like it, you. I'm in the casino, no problems, I'm playing. The people who were there when I was there before, the same guys dealing at that same pit. So I'm just staying at the other pit for right now until they switch and do their shift change. It should be sometime soon in the next hour or so. There's 3 different pits, and let's say the pits are labeled 1, 2, and 3 in chronological order, right? I was playing at pit 3 earlier in the day where the guy had called up to say, hey, take a look at him. I came back and was playing in pit 1 because that guy and the 2 dealers were still at pit 3. So I played at pit 1 and kind of pit 2, hopping around just to stay out of their vision. Had no problems, and I was playing for hours. The dealer there, he was like, bro, you're stupid. But I got a $75 hand on a soft 19 versus a 6. And I go to put up the double immediately. He's like, you're gonna double a 19? I was like, yeah, that's free money. And he just shook his head. And then I won the hand and he was pissed.
Oh, man. That was bad. Green. I don't want to play with that. There's the only thing I had.
This one kid, like, he seemed like he was younger, but he was so annoying. He was like, well, that's what the book says, and he did all that. And then he would say that and do shit that the book doesn't say. And I'm like, all right, bro, so what type of time is you on?
Yeah, I was insane. Let's try one again because I flipped it up. Nah, I thought I had it. 14 and 20. Oh my God. There we go, the sun will be back. Oh my God, my heart's ready for it. Oh my God, what am I doing? I need to go home. This PS5 is coming home. it was a game system.
Oh, I think you got enough of the game.
Went to a new table, popped off again. I mean, I was just telling both the dealers, like, bro, I need a PS5. I was like, let me get this PS5. And then at a certain point, my dealer was like, you got way more than for a PS5 right now. I was like, I need two. Back on the road heading home. I'm ending with a profit of anywhere from 3,300 to 3,400. The exact number will be on the screen. I was really using this trip as a deciding factor of like, can I do this? Like, do I enjoy this enough to make this a full-time job? And to be honest with you, like, I'm a person who doesn't like to travel. Like, I'm very happy at my home and, you know, where I live and the people I'm surrounded with and the things that I do now, especially my other part-time job. I love it.
Movie, fam. A fucking movie.
Your nose just touched my camera.